It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And if it's in the game, it's in the game. It's the Seahawks and the Bengals. Next on Madden NFL 24.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and there you get a look at Paycor Stadium on the banks of the Ohio River in Cincinnati. Today we've got a Week 6 matchup for you here, as it'll be the Seattle Seahawks taking on the Cincinnati Bengals. Hi again, everyone. I'm Brandon Gunn. To my left, Charles Davis. And Charles, you focus on this Bengal team entering play. They come off a disappointment last time out that put an end to a 3-game win streak. Meanwhile, for our visitors, the Seahawks, they come in with some fresh legs as they got the week off last week thanks to the early season bye.
And usually you hope your bye comes a little bit later in the year. But when you get a chance to get fresh legs back, you take that time and you run with it.
Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. And he won't quite make it to the 25. The Bengals now set for their first possession, and it's Pro Bowler Joe Burrow who leads this offense in his 4th season now out of LSU.
Would you say that last week's performance by him, workmanlike in terms of numbers?
1 touchdown, 1 pick, but obviously a loss.
Yeah, and that's the bottom line for him. All he cares about is how do we find a way to win the game. Maybe leans on a few other parts of the offense, and hopefully springs a receiver or two free.
Now a 3-time 1,000-yard rusher, Joe Mixon. Nowhere to go that time. Might have got the yard up to the 25. On second down, here's Burrow. Oh, now he'll try and chuck it deep left side. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Jamar Chase, the intended receiver. 3rd down here. You talk about this Seahawk defense. They've been excellent against the pass, the number 6 unit in the NFL.
And I'm struggling a little bit trying to really categorize this crew. They're top 10 in the league against the pass, but the bottom half of the league in sacking the quarterback. That doesn't make sense. Imagine if this group ever put pressure on the QB, they'd easily move into the top 5.
Burrow now off the bootleg. And he'll go right back to Chase. That's caught again. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Mixon with a 1st down carry. And running with power here. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. Back to Mixon on 1st down. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. We're going to pause following the play because it appears a member of the Bengals in some discomfort. The medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. Here's 2nd and 2 now from the 3. Burrow will throw. On the move to his left. And he'll take this into the end zone for the Bengals lead. Joe Burrow, his 11th touchdown of the year. And the Bengals will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon.
And I think we always seem to be just a tad surprised when we see Joe Burrow going to the end zone on a running play. He's got so many weapons around him, he tends to distribute the ball and let them carry it across. But he had 5 rushing touchdowns in the regular season last year. And in another in the wild card win over Baltimore. I think he understands he's an extra dimension of their offense closer to the goal line.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25. So the Seahawks ready to take over on offense, and it is a first-time Pro Bowler who leads them out, Charles, in his 11th year now, Geno Smith.
and coming off of an early season open week. And in this situation, what he told us when we sat down with him was he spent a lot of time working on fundamentals, kind of getting back to basics during that time, as opposed to having to worry about healing up or resting up. It was too early in the season. Get back to the basics, get his game going again.
And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 for the 26. Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. Only a couple there, so be brought down about the 28. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Throwing on 3rd down, Smith. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. It's a gain of 15, 1st down Seahawks.
A gain of 15, and the Seahawks 1st down.
Up the middle they run. It's Walker. And he's across the 45. It'll be 2nd down. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Seahawk football here to start quarter number 2 as they've got it 2nd and 7. Here's Smith. The Bengal pressure gets him that time. Down he goes. Jermaine Pratt fighting in and dropping him for the loss. Now a tough spot for Geno Smith and company after the sack. It's 3rd and long. Geno down to throw. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Trey Hendrickson in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. On 4th down, ready to punt, Michael Dixon. The Bengals bring pressure, and it's blocked. Inside the 20. And he will score. Touchdown, Cincinnati. A great play there. Taking it in. And the Bengals are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. And McPherson on for the extra point. And it's good to make it 14-0. Able to get the pressure, get a paw on it, knock it down, and then go and grab it and take it into the end zone. What a play. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And he'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. Seattle's offense coming back onto the field, ready for their 2nd drive. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back.
Taking it right down Broadway. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 1st down now, but that clock rolling. Back to throw, Smith. And he's going to go down. They sack him back at the 42. Sacks a growing theme in this 1st half. This is 2nd and long. Looking for Lockett, and it's intercepted. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 for Bengals TV. For this one, Charles, it was only a matter of time before this defense got involved and made a big play. And they do right there. Gosh, this lead is so large, CD, and only in the 1st half.
I think that's the thing that's so amazing about it. You mentioned this large lead. How is this their first takeaway of the game? And what a spectacular one it was. Adding to the lead, showing the true dominance, and you're exactly right. We're still in the first half.
McPherson on for the point after. And it is now 21-0. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. Now we will get another look at Seattle's offense. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
And he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure. They dial up the corner blitz that time, and it delivers to the tune of a 9-yard loss. Smith. Setting up the screen here. This is Walker. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. No chance to get away there for Smith as he goes down. He got away there on third down. The pressure too much, and he's sacked for a loss of 12. Message received here. No need to wait. We're going to skip halftime and get right back to the action. Here comes the third quarter. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. The Seahawks trailing, but they will have possession first here as we resume action in the third quarter. And no fireworks to start the half. This will be a touchback. Here comes the Seahawks offensive unit. They'll have it first to begin the third. Well, they look up at the scoreboard facing that deficit. A 3-score game, Charles, but look, there's plenty of time to go here. The old football cliche that comes to my mind is you can't get it all back at once. They probably need something, though, out of this drive, at least 3 points.
Are you trying to say that there's no 3-score drive on that play sheet for any of those coordinators? They just don't have it, right? You're trying to get it all back. You know you can't get it back in one drive, but maybe cut into it a little bit as you just suggested. Try and create a little bit of momentum, a little bit of a spark, and then maybe that'll carry over.
On first down, Smith. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
And we just saw another example. These cornerbacks have played tight coverage all game long. Might start wanting to think about a few double, triple move routes to try and shake their guys free.
You're right, they have had no room to breathe. And he can't escape, and down he goes. Sam Hubbard making his presence felt in the backfield. Now a tough spot for Geno Smith and company after the sack. It's 3rd and long. Now Geno. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Multiple rushers break through to drop him for the 7th time this game.
Looks like another empty possession here, partner, and I don't think with 3 scores down in the third quarter, they can truly afford any more the rest of the way.
No, especially the way their offense is sputtering. I think you're exactly right. They got to find some answers quickly. Able to power through. Call that a 46-yard punt, though they did get 9 back on the return. And the Bengals take over 1st and 10. Now Burrow. Throwing for Chase on the crosser. He's got it. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. First down. Here's Burrow. Pushes past it. Another one into the hands of Jamar Chase. And they're working inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. From the red zone now, here's Burrow, first down. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. Back now in Cincinnati. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. They're passing here. Joe Burrow. That's to Chase. He's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Jamar Chase, an 11-yard touchdown. And the Bengals look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this fourth quarter. Extra point by McPherson, up and good, and it is 28-0.
Bengals 28, Seahawks nothing.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And they'll put up a stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. The Seattle offense now set to come back out on the field. They were coming off the extra week of rest, but this team started sluggish, and it really didn't get any better from there, and trailing big here in this fourth quarter. Now here's a pass on first down. It's knocked away and incomplete.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lasted one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
Smith. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
From the gun on third down, Smith. That is caught. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
A gain of 15. First down, Seattle.
Now Geno on first down. No chance to get away there for Smith as he goes down. Sam Hubbard in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a second down and 17. Under pressure, and they got to him again. Dropped for a loss of 7 by multiple defenders. Now a tough spot for Geno Smith and company after the sack. It's third and long. Throwing now is Geno. Looking for Lockett, and it's intercepted. And he will bring it back. It's a pick six for Bengals Geno. Well, this one was already ugly, and now it's just kind of becoming a feast on the defensive side of the football.
Yeah, partner, this is a unit that knows they're getting this game in the bag with this huge lead, and it's going to drive their coaches crazy because they're telling them play it straight, do all the right things. But these guys are going to be freewheeling now. All of them are going to take chances, and that one pays off with an INT and a return for 6.
McPherson now for the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick six. And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25. The Seattle now ready to march onto the field. Well, it's been a struggle so far for this offense, Charles. It's not only that they haven't been able to put the points up, but really stringing yards together has been a real issue for them in this one.
I'm so glad you brought up the yardage because I was thinking to myself, we've seen a lot of NFL games, and we've seen our share of lopsided contests, but in almost all of them, both offenses have put up at least 200 yards in a game, but not in this one. This has been a display of offense that, frankly, I think the two of us have watched from behind our hands, trying to spread our fingers wide enough to actually see the result.
First down, Seahawks.
On first down, it's Smith. And Walker has it. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with a little gain.
Again, Smith. The Bengal pressure gets him that time. Down he goes. Cameron Sample. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. So this one in the win column now for the Cincinnati Bengals. And I tell you what, Charles, this might be about as good as it gets. They were incredible.
Yeah, offense was in fine form. The defense threw the shutout at them. I think they worked in concert together. What I like about the offense was they held the ball pretty well. You know, time of possession, exactly what they were looking for in this one, and that helped out their defense. Didn't have to be out there the entire time. So when you do that and you're out there fresh playing, off a little extra spring in your step, and it showed up in this one.
They had a ton of spring in their step. Impressive victory. So for the Bengals, their good start continues as they get their record up to 4-2. And they'll be able to enjoy this one through the bye week before they get back at it again. Meanwhile, for the Seahawks, they drop below 500 to 2-3 with a loss. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. And for Charles.